If you're having problems with your kids, just buy that kid a Geek Bar, bro. Your 16-year-old son, as illegal as it is, bro, he's gonna love that Geek Bar and he's gonna love you and listen to you if you buy him that Geek Bar.
What is up, guys? Hope everyone is doing good on this fine August day. I do not have any ideas for a video right now, so I'm gonna throw some shit at the wall and hope it splashes back on me as gold. I don't need much of an intro today, so yeah, let's babble. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, a classical composer, a child prodigy, a symphony generator. How long would it take him to run through a Geek Bar, or maybe what flavor would be his preference? Questions many of us have had in the back of our minds for a very long time, and that's what we're going to figure out today. To figure this out, we need to know some things about him, his physical attributes, how much of a nicotine fiend he was back in the day, and other components to see how quickly can he puff a Geek Bar to completion, as accurately as possible through my lens. The first thing I wanted to find out was Mozart's height and weight. From what I found, he stood at about 5'4". His weight is not recorded in history, with claims saying he is as high as 140 pounds, and others saying that it's less, so we will take a more conservative approach and say he's about 130 pounds. Now we will see how often he was hitting the pipe. History says he smoked occasionally in moderation. What would be considered occasionally in moderation, you may ask? Well, initially when I searched for it, I forgot about accounting that we were talking about the big 1700s, so my first search I got about 500 5 cigarettes a day. But for Wolfgang, he was taking in about 1 to 3 pipes a week. We will say 2 pipes a week to keep things simple. The average smoker back then had around 1 pipe a day, which would be 7 pipes a week, meaning Mozart smoked 71.5% less than the average pipe connoisseur. We will save this number for later, using this as his restraint/discipline factor. How will we convert Mozart's pipe use to vaping frequency? There's a couple of steps to this, but it's quite simple. Since nicotine levels vary from pipe to vape, it is important that we accounted for his weight and height before. And I took this one study that shows the average person's height and weight who vapes, and this study has an average height of 5'8" with a weight of 148 pounds, and using Bernoulli's height-weight Mog ratio, Mozart is about 5/6 of the people in the study, and height and weight, or being Mog to the 1 2/10 degree. Now this is where the Geek Bar comes in. From what I searched up, the average Geek Bar lasts from 10 days to 2 weeks. For the simplicity of this video, I will say 12 days is the average lifespan. Now we know damn well Wolfgang isn't going to have this device stored for special occasions. He's going to have it tucked in his handkerchief and shit at all times, before performances, after performances, when he's drafting letters to his wife about how Joseph fetched him black coffee and a glorious new Nick while hitting the old Nick, at the tavern with the guys when he's talking about the stresses performing for royalty, and the guy next to him is like, "Oh damn bro, that's crazy," staring at him blankly, being like, "Oh, you got the Nick though, right?" These are important events we need to account for. So, we're going to shave a day for the ETC, slang for estimated time of completion, of how long the Geek Bar will last him. So to put all the numbers together, we will take 12 days, which is the average lifespan of a Geek Bar, times 1.2, which is his height-weight Mog ratio, since he is lighter and shorter than the vapors found in the study, divided by 0.285, which is his resistance factor or discipline factor, me giving him the benefit of the doubt that Wolfgang will have some discipline to the average person who vapes, and then we're going to also multiply 3 times to convert the potency from tobacco to vape. A Geek Bar would last him around 150 days, minus that 1 day, which sounds crazy at first, until you realize that Wolfgang has never hit a Geek Bar in his life, and the puff of a vape to a pipe is about 3 to 4 times stronger. Gotta factor in those time zones, Now, what flavor would Mozart enjoy the most? The first thing my dumbass did was search up Mozart's favorite flavors, like he's in the game right now. They said stuff about liver and pork cutlets, so I had to sit back and think critically, think logically. What was I going to ask next? What is Mozart's favorite fruits? Did he like mint? I didn't really see anything about mint, but I did find that he had fruits in his diet. I saw stuff about apples, pears, cherries, some figs, some melon. Not really his favorite things, but just stuff that was present in his diet. So I looked through all the Geek Bar flavors and found which one had the most combination of them all. And with all that, I ended up coming to the conclusion that Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart can run through a Dragon Melon Geek Bar every 21.5 weeks. And that's the little project I did, and that's about it. But don't forget to subscribe. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subs as soon as possible. Like and comment some new video ideas. Any thoughts about the video and any insight is always appreciated. I'll come out with more videos soon, and until next time, stay safe.
Like and sub, cue the outro.